The 1970 FJ Cruiser is a pain in my. So we got it running yesterday, which was very exciting. It actually idled and stuff like that, which I don't think it's gonna do again once we put like the brake booster and stuff on it. But you see there's a bunch of coolant on the ground. It's like, well, we idled it for a while. We didn't check to see if it had coolant. I checked to see if it had oil, but I didn't check to see if it had coolant. And then we decided to make an Instagram yesterday. We ran it again. This is to the heater. There's no heater in it. So it just puked all the coolant out. So that was fun. But today, like I really want to drive this thing. So what I really am going to start working now is we're going to get the steering shaft out and start messing with the wiring. So we cannot have all this stuff running at once. There's a ton to do. We got to fix grounds. We got to put wiring in it. We got to do brakes. All these brake lines are just done, which is weird. They had one like this one right here is like brand new. And then they cut it. And then they cut the soft line to the clutch. So I don't get it why they did that. But anyways, I'm gonna take a couple of these lines off, give them over to Michael, and have Michael order me some brake lines for this thing. And then we're gonna make some new brake lines, wire it, and see if maybe we can run it or like drive it by the end of this video with that gas tank, because that's our we don't have a gas tank, so that's our gas tank right now. Okay, so I got the old brake line. This is gonna be to the front brakes. Fortunately, there's a distribution block on the axle, and so we only have one brake line going from the frame to the master cylinder. And if you don't know anything about master cylinders, the connection farthest forward is the front brakes, and the one farthest back is the rear brake. And if I'm backwards, someone will let me know on the comment section. All right, so in order to get this straight brake line, we gotta have to map out where we're gonna go, right? So this is our connection right here on the frame, and this goes to the front brake. What we're gonna wanna do is do a 90-degree coming this way. We're gonna spiral it so it doesn't get any fatigue from, you know, vibrations and stuff like that. And then we're gonna cut through here, we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna attach to here. You're gonna have to bleep a lot in this video. 100%. 100%. Mother.
No, don't say that.
Mother. It's an automotive shop. But I'm trying to be family friendly, you know? I want to make sure you guys can watch this with your kid. Okay, what we're gonna do, this is supposed to be for the clutch line, which the clutch line goes right here. And then this would have to go that way. I think we can make this one fit all the way to the clutch line. I believe in. So I ordered another one of these lines. I ordered a coupler that will allow us to attach lines. So we'll make this halfway, connect it. Not ideal, because it's a failure point in the future, but we're on a budget and I can't buy reproductive.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Reproduction brake lines. We're making our own. There we go. So all you gotta do is bleed it and hope that the wheel cylinders don't leak. And I guarantee you, they probably leak, which is gonna make this even more not fun. But they look all new. Like somebody redid all the brakes on this actually. We might be lucky in that department. It's just like crash out.
Crash out.
It's crashing out, right? I don't know.
Go nuts.
I'm gonna put the juice in the barrel right in here. Oh, it's pumping it. It's taking it. Oh, we have clutch already, which means we got a leak somewhere because it just self-bled. Yeah, we have clutch already. We should not have clutch already. It's leaking right here because I didn't tighten that up. The transmission was stuck. I had to literally stand on the pedal and then it just broke free. I'm gonna bypass the heater so it doesn't spill coolant all over the place like I did earlier. And then I'm gonna hook up the battery and grounds and get it to running shape again. And we're gonna try to drive it at least out into the parking lot and back in with no seat and any safety features whatsoever, because that's the dumbest thing we could ever do, but we're gonna do it anyways, and I need hose clamps. It's running and driving, dude. No! No! I drove it though. It counts. All right, let's get back to the shop. The dude looked at us like, what the f are you doing? I'm trying to be gentle so Jed doesn't fall off. Oh, you all right? She just wants to go. It needs work, but it runs and drives. I don't know how I'm gonna get out because I had to wedge myself between the steering wheel and the chair against this backrest so I could not fall off while driving this thing. But it runs, it drives. I drove my FJ40. So it runs, it drives. 20K, Facebook Marketplace, don't lowball me, I know what I got. Absolutely not, but it does run and drive. I drove it all the way to this little field over here that, you know, far away from the shop. The shop is not over there, regardless. But the amount of money and energy that it's gonna take to get this to where it's a showroom piece, I would have to sell my GX to even get it started. It wouldn't even cover 50% of the cost. So I'm kind of at this weird crossroad as to what I really want to do with it. And I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave it as is, but get all the panels and stuff back together. Because if I want to fix the tub, it does have rust. It does have a lot of rust, but I would have to spend almost $10,000 doing so. And I'm not ready to go there just yet. What I do want to do is I want to take this thing out on the dirt. I want to go have fun with it. I want to see how it would feel to wheel something from the 70s and no power steering, carbureted, and all that stuff. How dumb would it be of me to let go of the GX to fund this thing? I think that's a horrible idea. But comment down below and let me know how horrible of an idea that is. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but the thought crossed my mind.